I know your job's to coach, but is this a different day, a different sort of atmosphere day for you?
No. I think we had our meetings. We talked about what we needed to do against a specific team, but also about us and improving what we need to improve. So no, move on.
Get a sense that it is a move-on day. A lot of players talked about it being a rather stressful day yesterday.
Yesterday, I'm sure, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yes, I'm sure. And then probably the last 3-4 days for a lot of the players whose names were mentioned, I guess. And, usually the families. We always think of the player, but there's a much bigger picture where the players are part of a context. And, there's families involved in all that. And I'm sure it must have been tough for a lot of these guys. But that was yesterday. I think that's why today we're a whole new day. And I got guys getting ready to go.
What's the lineup look like today?
Well, we're going to keep Bergdorf out, and obviously Burrows is out, so everybody else is playing. We call him doing nets.
What will be Burrows' role kind of the rest of the way here? I mean, he cleared waivers.
Yeah, well, the same as he's had. I mean, we brought him here last year, obviously, because we're on a run. We wanted somebody with experience that would be good leadership-wise. He's a terrific individual that's lived a lot, and the players respect him a lot. And so it'll be the same role in the sense that he's you already seen him on the ice and taking the young guys with him, and all five bringing a great atmosphere in the room this morning again. So his role won't change.
Appreciate Jim O'Brien's perseverance to find his way back to the NHL.
Absolutely. I didn't know his story. For me, he was just a guy in the American League that had been doing really well. They say he's been the most consistent player since day one this year. And so he's earned it. So we'll see what he can do. But I love when guys earn it because they usually bring you reliability and he's hard right now. He's one of those guys that crashes the net and pays the price. And he's not young, so basically has experience. So I've never seen him play. So it'll be a great chance for me. We need a center. So right now that's and we know that some of the young guys that we know about that we brought up right now, the organization decided that for now it's better for them to get the minutes in the American League to continue keeping great confidence on both sides of the ice. And whenever the organization decides that they want to do different, then we'll deal with that then. But I think right now it's good for us to see what we've got with O'Brien that has deserved it. And I think the word has always been that in the American League, the players that have come up, they came up because they've deserved it. So what it does, it makes it consistent for us and much easier to manage down the American League. I've been there, and when you bring guys up that are just because they're picks or whatever other reason, and the fact that they deserve it, you're not sending the right messages. So I think having O'Brien here is the right message, and then from then on we'll see what happens with the other young guys. But we know White's come up and done well, but he's also learning a lot of things in the American League down there, and being the go-to guy, and that's important right now. So we'll see how the next 20 games unfold, and we'll make decisions from there.
What's your approach to the rest of the season as a team? Some guys
win.
left, some guys stayed.
Win every game. Every game we want to win, and we want to build individual players, whether they're young or they're older. We need to improve different facets of our game, and every game we never go in to throw any towels out there. We come in to win every game because everything we do matters. It matters for now, it matters for our decisions that we're going to take this summer, and it matters for the beginning of next year, so that we know what we want to do, what we want to take out, what we want to change, what we want to keep, and who's gonna be there to do the job for us. So everything matters, and every game matters, and every practice matters until the end of the year.
Do you expect to see, I don't want to belabor the trade deadline point, but Carlson admitted it was a distraction, that this year hasn't gone the way he had hoped, even as play. Do you expect now the distraction's kind of gone, that he can just play? Will he be a different or a better type player
well,
in the last couple of 20 games?
Anybody that is either not satisfied with the season, the circumstances, having to deal with injuries and all kinds of stuff, and then at some point I'm sure it's not just distractions, it's a reality. It's just if there's possibilities that things might happen, and you're aware of them, and it affects your family and everything else. Of course, you're a human being, and so of course you're going to have a free mind. And so we're going to have Eric with a free mind, but we all know that he needs the summer to get the body that he had previous to his injury, and to get back to the level that he's used to. And he's the first guy that's going to tell you. He just told you guys too that it's been frustrating for him not being himself, but he's definitely gone a long way. But yeah, with a free mind, anybody's a different person, and I'm sure that's going to help him right now. But not just the last 20 games are going to help him, but definitely having the summer is going to definitely bring him back physically to the level that he's used to having, for sure.
Were you happy to see that there wasn't a goal fire sale, that you still have Pajot, Smith?
Yeah, but to be honest with you, there's names out there for us were never even in consideration. So so I won't say who or what. So, it's different from the inside than it is from the outside. So, but yes, the more players we kept, the happier the coach is, for sure.
Just what do you expect from them tonight? They've been a pretty good team.
Well, yeah, the one thing that they're outstanding on the rush. And the minute you don't sort well in a back check and you don't have numbers back, they're definitely going to give it to you. They got a lethal weapon, of course, in Ovechkin with his shot and all that, and Backstrom controls the play. But they got more than that. They got other guys, Kuznetsov, who can just go up and down the ice and make it by himself to the net. On many occasions you see him go through your defensive structure, no matter what team it is, and you got other guys that can do the same. So, and they've had really good goaltending all year, and we know we're facing a team that's at the top, and they've been at the top for many years. So we're facing. That's how we approach this group. And the last time we played here, we opened the floodgates in the first period. So that's the one thing we don't want to do tonight.